this. I want to guess you guys' ages. If you have a picture. Let's go.
Okay, I had a random TikTok on the background. Weird. And playing, like, super loud, and I didn't hear any of it. Okay. So I am doing veteran. Oh, I need to find out how to unlock it. Oh, what'd I do? I clicked something. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh, my voice is soft. Okay, let me check. Hello. This is showing up pretty loud on here. Can you hear me any better now? Okay. Okay, I just changed the setting. I might have accidentally bumped it when I was plugging it in. Thank you. How are you doing? Good. You playing with Cap today? Maybe I think he's playing Spire 2. Oh, he's on that kick, isn't he? I'm gonna try to unlock the extreme trials for this. And then do, what's it called? Pandemonium? Okay. Let's see. Endwalker. Walker High End Trials. Okay, so I have Wander Charlene as Minstrel. The quest line. And they're an old Charlian. Okay. I won't be able to stream for okay. You won't be in stream. That's okay. Thank you for popping in. If you can stop in and, you know, chat, then great. If not, if you're busy, no worries. But I'll be working on unlocking those extremes, so then we can do whichever ones you're still missing. If you're still missing any of those things. When you are free. Oh. My bad. I'll still watch stream. Oh yeah, no problem. My apologies for not introducing myself properly. My name is Steve. As you can see by my bare face, I'm not one of the eldest. Rather, I come here on assignment, which is more or less reaching it up into a certainly do know how to make it. I wonder what brought you here. First, plain that you do not belong here, or any place I know of that. Here's my initial impression of the hospital. I did not know my friend had such a unique familiar at her disposal. Hi! Hi, Nemus. How are you doing? You're here as a contestant. I can have it again. You're here to investigate the candidate. Map nights with the FC. Awesome. What level map? Is it 100? I haven't done 101 yet, so let me know. Are they fun? Ooh. Yeah, I've done 90 and 70 are the ones I've done so far. Obviously, I think the 100 prize, like the prizes and stuff like that, or like the treasure that you get, is probably way better at 100. But they're a lot of fun. I've completed one completely from start to finish in the Stormblood one. Depends on the 100. Okay. I got a minion and gold. They're in guild. That's all I've gotten so far. But it's been fun just to do them. I still need to do the variant dungeon. This new one. I haven't done a variant dungeon yet at all, but I want to do this new one, I think. If so, we may be able to help each other. But first, might I trouble you to explain how you came to collide with my skull? Same, you haven't done any either? Should do them together. I don't know how many people can go in. But I heard they scale, I think? I really want that outfit, though. Yeah, I believe that the spells that he made are outside had concerning your apologies for being so true. You must understand, this is an uncommon event. I'll pry no further, for I am well aware that we all have secrets that we must keep. However, if I may, I would very much like to take a look at the story. Just unlock them. Do I have to do the first ones in order to unlock them? Probably, right? Like I have to do a quest. Unlock them. I want to go through all of them. Believe me too. Me too. I want to go through all of them. But I kind of want to do... I don't know if I want to do the new one like pretty right away because that's the one everybody's doing. You know, if my friends jump off a cliff, I jump off a cliff. But... everyone's excited for those ones, so I kind of want to do them while, like, the excitement with everybody else going in. It's a little easier. Fascinating. I cannot say much as to what it contains. It is clear that there are memories storing. Never mind, your mom got her. Okay, cool! Memories that speak of something gravely amiss. That are highly valued and subjects, highly dangerous to storm. Naturally, is strictly guarded and under constant surveillance. days ago, however, an unnatural shift in the flow of the surrounding ether was detected. Soon thereafter, all communications from the pin. I'm here as a representative of the organization that works directly with the company. Been tasked with investigating. Now that there is some measure of transparency between us, may I offer a suggestion as to next? Lurkin, hey Red, how you doing? Hi Forgiven! I'm doing good, how are you? Well, I'm tired from work. Got some disappointing news from work, but other than that, doing okay. Are you still diabling it up, Red? Leather mommy. Oh yeah, mommy lizard. So I did some 100 level maps, got stuff already. I already have it if you want it. Oh yeah, I mean, if you're willing to, I'd absolutely love to. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go unlock those extreme raids. Debating on what DC changed to. Some friends on Kraken and Dynamis. I was in Dynamis for a while, but it was really, really dead, and I kept having to go to Ether to do my roulettes. And then also, I think it might have been a little easier had I been not doing old content. You know, so anytime I tried to progress with like old dungeons, stuff like that, it would take me a long time as DPS. And so maybe it's a little easier doing regular roulettes, but I had a rough time with regular roulettes too. But obviously I had less of a pool to choose from. The extremes are in Old Charlie and by the dock. Okay, let's go. Party finder and see if anybody wants to join us. At Nemeth, thought you were another stream saying your laptop is too old to run 14. I did. How old is your laptop? Because like, I mean, my computer's pretty old. 8 years old. Okay, so yours is definitely newer than mine, but I mean, also it's a laptop versus a PC, but like my PC is 6 years old, I think it is. Also not too great, and it was a little baby starter PC that I got. Who should stand before me but the savior of the very star, the immutable ender of the end? Your deeds are sung far and wide, my friend. quest for the world's salvation has brought you to Charlian. I too am here on a quest for musical inspiration. Alas, magnificent though this repository of knowledge may be, I find that there is only so much inspiration I can find. Where tomes alone fail to inspire, living words yet may spark my imagination. If so, I beg, will you not regale me with the tale of your quest to deliver the stars? Such an adventure isn't fit to be an epic. I would not know what it is. Drawing upon both your first-hand account and the knowledge I gained here, I believe that I'll be able to weave the most marvelous of words. If you be willing, pray let me know. I shall continue my research here in the meantime. So, greetings, my friend. You have a tale to share. The minstrel is all ears. Let's talk about Zodiac. Okay. Oh, what manner of thrilling adventure might this be? Good gods, a battle on the moon with Zodiac? Eldest and mightiest of primals? I pride myself on my imagination, but your fears transcend aught my mind could possibly. Against all odds, he struck down the... I don't know. Yeah, triumph quickly turned to tragedy, but for Zodiac's fall, proved to be the trigger of the final days. Yes, the words well up within me. Pray, lend them an ear. Born of ancient men, divinity was freed. Their hopes unrequited, they knew no reprieve. Born of mortal men, a champion did rise, ascending to the heavens, ruination to defy. That the ancients should sacrifice a half of their numbers to save the star, the strength of their resolve makes me tremble in admiration. Even as it saddens me to think that one of their own would seek to lay it all to waste, through hopeless despair. Not having lived their lives, I feel decidedly unworthy to speak of their hearts. Better that the whole truth remain with you and you alone. Let it suffice me to honor a fragment of their hopes and dreams in song, and that their lives and sacrifice may be ever be remembered. Woo! Zodiac! Promised the most rousing adventure. In order to prove your readiness to avert the final days, you undertook a trial imposed by no less than being the will of the star Heidelin himself. It staggers the mind to imagine what such an encounter, to say not of the thousands of years that the knot had resolved to play. Mommy! Ah! Yes, I dare say I have a song. Will you listen to it now, of course? So, Mother Crystal, Zodiac, and Singer Mount Ordeals are the ones that we can do. The others, well, we'll need to watch videos and learn the mechanics. Okay. Sounds good. Though eons apart, two kindred souls met. Apart they would walk, all lives to protect. Eons dead, their paths would converge, as the goddess immortal to silence the dirge. For time beyond counting, Heidelin waited for you patiently. She did. She waited. She was so tired. And when at last you were united, even as she desperately wished for you to surpass her, she knew that she could not do that, and did not. Hers was an uninevitable burden and a noble sacrifice. Tears well in my eyes to imagine the hardship she had. But it comforts me to know that her long journey was not in vain, that her hopes pressed on. This tale is an epic among epics, and honored I am to have been given the chance to lead this song from the bottom of my heart. Bill's ballad, Highland's Call. Now it's Dark, you want to join us for some Mount Hunt? Mount Harmon? Or anybody else wants to join us? Watch me wipe a billion times? Laugh at me while I panic click. Greetings, my friend. You have a tale to share. This is the point. A battle of the edge of the existence day. Against the fearsome beings known as the enemy. It all goes without saying that I would like to hear about this. Pray, recount me the tale of your mission. You need a full party of 8. We do. Okay. Dang. No wonder people kept leaving. Good gods, had I known about the chaos of the final days, but never could I have imagined that this brought about. I do wonder, though, where might this ultimate goal be? Lest you misunderstand, I speak not of its physical location. If we wish to know that, I dare say we could have the coordinates of the labyrinth. Nay, my friend, what I speak of rather is its essence. According to your description, the space where emotions dictate reality, it seems to me that in such a place it would be nigh impossible to draw a line between what is real and what is felt. Yes, attempting X with less than 8. Well, totally wasn't me. I have a sneaking suspicion that maybe it was you. But, you know, I don't know why. There's just a little something giving me a hint that maybe you did. In nature, there's a phenomenon wherein the structure of a massive object may resemble that of something diminutive. Might it not be possible that the structure of the sea of stars resembles that of the heart and mind, the complex mechanisms that govern our feelings? On the assumption that it is so, I'm led to wonder what is the true nature of it. What was it exactly that defied you at the end? Oh, haha, these are just wild ramblings of a minstrel. Pray do not lose sleep over it. Still, I must say that the idea of the entity that hoards despair has quite roused my imagination. Had the Endsinger succeeded in gathering but a few more stars worth of despair, nay, perhaps even that of a few more souls, how could it have been different? Yes, I believe I shall explore such an eventuality in song. The light of hope kindled by your comrades is brilliant. Alas, so dark is the despair that you face. Not even the light an inexorable verse of oblivion, formed at the farthest reaches of existence. I shall name it Endsinger's Aria. I won't be able to do them. Or at least some of them. Good gods, a battle in the wood. I certainly wasted no time seeking out newfound adventure. By all means, tell me. A world without death. Strong devour the weak. And a woman touched by darkness possesses the power to seal the void set. Fascinating. But this archfiend Barbriches, cruel as she is ravishing. Cruel as she is ravishing. 100%. I wanted to see what was going on. Yes, they come to me. The beginning of a new verse. Pray listen that people. Armor black from shadow glare, the knight with a steely voice declared. A dragon's freedom he did seal, victory in his crusades steal. Wind made of flesh, the archings fair, her pride, her long and lustrous hair. Did have long lustrous hair. On dragon's soul she feasted well, tempest freed to toll the knell. Fighting to devour, fighting to fight, or devouring to fight. Should the day come when this wheel is broken, would a voice that greet her end with a wail of anguish, or would she heave a sigh of relief? Whatever it may be, it's ironic to think that a soul who had sought freedom for so long would end up imprisoned in a cold crystal. I feel like the other ones got a more, like a better end, I guess, because they got returned to the cycle, right? Like, back to the wheel is what they called it. And she's just, like, forever trapped in that Memoria. I didn't think about that until, like, literally right now. Thus I would sing that final battle. Sing of that final battle, for in that lightless world is the moment I believe that their lives shine bright. I warn you that you'll have looter scooters. People will join to get the mount item if they want to leave. Yeah, I know. You were telling me about that. I just didn't realize it was so many people. Because I've had pretty good luck with the other ones where people will join and stay on, or people just do it for fun. But yeah, now that you need so many people, it like really increases the likelihood of looter scooters, you know? It's funny. You know what? I'll do the party fighter. Mother Crystal, right? That was the one that you have? I don't think Dark has it. I'm sure that there's a good chance that someone's gonna loot after they get their loot. So maybe there'll be another spotter with them. Join us. Oh, it was N singers. Okay. Oh, people might expect us to know the mechanics. True. I do not know these mechanics. Oh yeah, you told me it was N singers. That's the one that you know. Give me 1 second, man. Go back. You could watch a video on the mechs. Mother Crystal is same move, just more punishing. Okay. We could also YouTube it. I don't know how to find what is a good guide and what isn't. I've literally never looked at a guide. I mean, maybe besides views.
Soft or firm? Why not both? Introducing the new Comfort Mode.
Let me load this up and then I'll add. Let's see. Okay.
This video is brought to you by the Minstrel's Ballad Heidelin's Cost, Shield and Heal as I'll Be Your Trial Guide. We begin with Harris's Radiance, a heavy-hitting raid-wide AoE blast. Shield and Heal as necessary. This attack will occur throughout the encounter, but its name will change based on what weapon she currently has active. The mechanic is still the same, so whenever you see a Radiance attack, be ready with those shields and heals. Shining Saber will target a random player for a massive hit. All players will need to stack up to share this damage. Throughout the encounter, Heidelin will cast Crystallize, and players will need to pay attention to the element being used as this will determine the type of attack to occur soon. Water, indicated by the visual and audible bubbles, will require players to split into 2 light parties as each healer will be targeted for massive shareable damage. Ice, indicated by the icicles and Shiva-like sound effects, will require players to spread away from one another. Earth, indicated by the brown earthy effects, will require all players to stack together to share the damage. This mechanic is often, but not always, paired with Heidelin swapping her weapons. There is no cast bar for this, and the only indicators are the colored icons encircling the boss. The green staff indicates that the players will need to move away from her to avoid the incoming point-blank AoE attack. The red chakrams indicate that players will need to stand inside of her hitbox to avoid the incoming room-wide donut attack. The blue blades indicate that the players need to move to her relative intercardinal points around the boss to avoid the incoming large cross attack through her. At the beginning of the fight, Heidelin will always draw from the water crystal first, and pair it with the green out or red in weapon mechanic. Players will need to be ready to move in or out, and then quickly stack on their assigned healer to share the crystallized water damage. The next crystallized will always be ice, paired with the opposite in or out weapon mechanic that did not occur in the first combo. Players will first need to move in or out, and then quickly spread to their assigned positions to avoid overlapping damage. Moose's Scorn is is a double stack tank buster that can be
Do we want to
invuln by
over
one
under
tank or shared by
on
both tanks with cooldowns. The boss can also
how many times
cast
are gonna die?
Aureole or lateral Aureole. This is a massive front
Eva
back
says,
or
I've been
side
watching
to
her
side
videos for
attack that
years and
players will
I'm
need
to
to
learn a
avoid.
dungeon.
Aureole will have players
Okay, so
moving
she
to
is a
the
good, like,
sides to
reliable
avoid,
guide.
while
Okay, cool,
lateral
'cause this is the
Aureole
very
will
first
have
time I
players
see,
moving
like,
in
a
front
video
and behind her to avoid.
on, like, how
Which
to do
version
anything,
she
'cause
casts
usually it's
is
like, oh,
random,
it's
so be
fine.
ready to look at the cast bar and move appropriately. The
Travelers
third
says, Buenos
crystallize can either be
nachos
earth or
from a
water
miniature
again,
yellow
but it will
school
always be
bus.
paired with the blue weapon attack. Players will need to move to the relative intercardinal areas around the boss and then be
Buenos
ready to
noches.
stack on their assigned healers
How are you
or stack
doing?
all together. At this point, the boss will become invulnerable. 6 crystals will form over the platform and 2 Echoes of Hydaelyn adds will spawn in the east and west. One set of 3 crystals, either in the north or the south, will glow and cause the boss's conviction gauge to fill up faster. These crystals should be destroyed first. If the gauge hits 100 before all of the crystals are destroyed, you will die. Each time you destroy a crystal, it will deal set damage to the adds. The adds themselves will buff any nearby crystals and each other, increasing their damage down. To deal with this,
Oh,
the
I'd be
2
good. I
tanks
thought
can
you
pick
were
up
going to
each
claim
add and
Mrs.
move them away
Frizzle.
from the
Oh, I
fallen
didn't even think
crystals.
about Mrs.
As the group
Frizzle.
destroys each crystal, the tanks will
That's a
then
magic
move around
school
the
bus,
platform
not a
opposite the
miniature
group.
school
There's
bus,
high
unless-
tank damage in this
Well, I guess
phase,
this
so be
episode
sure to
it
pop
went
your
mini,
cooldowns
right?
and heal as necessary. Once all crystals and adds are destroyed, Hydaelyn will cast her ultimate attack and the encounter will continue. Don't forget to shield and heal. Halo will deal high raid-wide damage. Cool down and heal through this. Light Wave will cause large waves of light to spawn outside of the arena, and a number of crystals will form around the platform. These waves will slowly move across the platform, dealing high damage and debuffs anytime they hit a crystal. To deal with this, the
Lucky
group will
says,
have to
"You won't
run to
die
the
as much
crystal not
since,
in the path of the 2 first light
780
waves,
eye
and then
level is
use
the
that
best gear
crystal to
you
hide
can use
behind and line
for,
of sight the crystals about
won't
to get
kill it
run over
before
by the
start
waves. Doing
getting
so
spawn
will allow
killed.
you to
Okay.
completely avoid the high damage and debuffs. The boss will then cast Infralateral Arc, and one random tank, healer, and damage dealer will be targeted with a large conal attack and debuff. To handle this, the players will need to spread into roll groups at each of the northern crystals to avoid overlapping the 3
Is it best to
targeted
go in
attacks.
it as a
They will
traditional
also use the
8 party
crystals to
with, like,
hide
2
behind the
tanks,
waves,
2
hitting the
healers, and the
crystal
rest
in the
DPS,
south.
or
Damage
is it,
dealers can move to the
like,
center
1 tank,
crystal,
1
while the
healer,
tanks
all
or healers
DPS?
stay or run to the far crystal, depending on your group's preferences. As long as each roll is spread to an assigned crystal, you're good. Next, Hydaelyn will cast Light Wave again. This time, 5 crystals will spawn and 2 waves will spawn on the outer edge of the arena in a sequence. The boss will then cast Harris's Glory, which is a massive
It can
frontal
be
attack
miniature,
that all
that's the
players
classic
must move behind her
episode,
to avoid.
but it's magic.
As soon
It can
as
be
this
anything.
attack goes off, the
True,
group
it's
will
been a
need to
rocket
run
ship
to the
before.
crystal opposite the first moving wave to hide from the first crystal wave hit. As soon as that attack hits, they'll rotate to the opposite side to hide from the second wave hit. Next, run through the crystal to avoid the third hit, and then rotate to the opposite side to avoid the final crystal hit. Hydaelyn will then jump to a specific area of the platform and cast Harris's Glory again. All players must immediately move behind her. It works out beautifully that there will always be a crystal behind where Hydaelyn jumps, and players will use this to hide from the final center crystal hit. Shield and heal through another Halo attack. Harris's Sundering will target the primary target with a heavy-hitting frontal cone tank buster.
I
Don't
think I have
forget
to
those
watch this
cooldowns
several
and
times
keep her facing away from
and
others.
or
Another Shining Saber
do it.
attack will force the group to stack. This is followed by a weapon swap, and the group will either need to move in or out based on what weapon she swaps to. Another Radiance attack to heal through, and the boss will cast an Ice Crystallize. She will then jump to the north middle of the platform and cast Parahelic Circle.
Bella
A
says,
number
I had
of
to show
green
restraint
lines
today
will
at
spawn
Target.
that
I
will
saw
act as
a Ninja
indicators
Turtle
of where
Commander deck.
incoming AoE
Only one
circles
left,
will
but
hit.
last I
Players
decided
will
to
need to
save
stay
money,
away from the
to
very
save it
center
for
of the
a car
room
like a
and any of the
responsible
tips of the
human
green
being.
lines to avoid damage. Immediately after, all players will need to spread to avoid
Well, congrats on
overlapping
being
ice
responsible
crystallized
human
damage.
being.
Next is
I'm
another
very proud of
Aureole
you.
or lateral Aureole attack, followed by another weapon swap. Dodge
I
appropriately.
don't know if I would have had the
Heal and
same
cooldown through another
self-restraint.
Moose's Scorn double tank
Like I said,
buster.
I've been
At
looking
this
at
point,
Switch
Hydaelyn
2s
jumps to
every
the
day,
center and
being like,
begins to
"Oof."
cast Parhelion.
I
3
mean,
sets of AoEs will radiate out from her, and she'll throw her
money.
chakrams to the edge, which will eventually fly across the platform on their way back. Hydaelyn then casts Water Crystallize, and players will need to be ready to split into their assigned groups. To handle this easily, players can identify the safe spot between the first and second chakram AoEs, and spread in their light groups here with one group closer to the boss and one
Fluffy says one
group further
tank.
away. Then,
one
as
healer,
soon
all
as the
DPS.
chakrams start to blast across the
I do
platform,
it with all
players
DPS,
can
but it doesn't
rotate
really
around
matter
the
since
center
760,
towards the first set of
780,
chakrams to blast
760.
through. This will allow them
Keeps
to
it very
easily
fast,
dodge the other
unless we
two
have
sets
people
of
do it for the
chakrams.
first time.
Immediately
I
after,
mean, it doesn't
players
matter
will
because
need
she'll
to
be dead during
properly
light waves.
position for
Okay,
Aureole
cool.
or lateral
Okay, let's do that then.
Aureole. Watch for another.
audio not too loud? It looks pretty loud on the desktop. My settings fell. Travis says, just find a boy, bat your eyelash off flutter, and be like, oh, Johnny, would you pretty please buy me Pokopia? I'll surely be yours forever, and then break his heart the next day because you need space to play the game. Thing is, Pokopia isn't the stopping point. It's the Switch 2. But I don't own a Switch 2. But I do like the I need space to play the game. That's really funny. And Singer would be the one for you to watch because the mechanics are very punishing. Okay, so we're doing the over-under on Endsinger then. I'll be like, move over, we're playing this game together, Squirtle. I remember during COVID, my friend was playing Animal Crossing with her husband. They were competing on the islet on, like, they each had their own Switch, right? But they were competing on who got to different parts of it and whose was better. And they started actively sabotaging each other's islands. Heard things up. Oh, oh, cool. Should I switch to yes? Check. Yeah. I think violating my animal habitat is ground for divorce. Next time on Judge Judy. They were digging pit holes in each other's stuff. Also. And like, it was pretty funny. My little brother did the same thing to my island. Well, me and my friend, he kept putting pitfalls everywhere. Little rat. Mommy! Look how beautiful she looks. Okay, so we're all gonna leave.
I, the last of my kind, shall test thee. Come!
I'm gonna be the only one in here. Yep. Oh, I guess not. Everybody.
you the strength of will to alter man's fate? By crystal light. Where near or far. Crystals of light, to me.
I just want to
Here. The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow and hope's demise. Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back.
not just yet.
Then you are resolved.
Stay right before I change this.
But this test is far from over. The light doth obey my command.
You were right. We got her before the waves. I'll watch this continue later.
At last.
I don't want to keep the party. Okay. Take two. Why is it not? My mouse software isn't up.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate? By crystal's light. Light unyielding. Crystals of light, to me. creation's end. Feel the sorrow at hope's demise. Think. Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look. Then you are resolved. But this test is far from over. The light doth obey my command.
Oh, 55. I got a 2 and a 55. That sucked.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate?
No, not yet. Not yet, not yet. It's still on my list. Okay, gosh,
By crystal light.
Really missing 4?
Near or far.
Kind of all it does. I actually only just put away my laundry
Crystals of light. To me.
today. I'm not very proud of, but it got put away, got folded, put away today.
Here. The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow at hope's demise. Think. Find your way in the darkness.
Something about one.
Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back.
I would say 100% of it. I would say probably by far. There's so much content in this game. I don't know what we did wrong. Ever her way. God, separate over.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate? Crystals of light, to me.
Favorite is the main storyline. Like MSQ all expanded. I would definitely say
The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow and hope's demise. Think. And find your way in the darkness. Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back. Then you are resolved.
I know they explained it,
But this test is far from over. The light does obey my command. Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate?
Media-wise.
By crystal's light. Where near or far. Crystals of light, to me. The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow and hope's demise. Think. Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back. Then you are resolved. But this test is far from over. light doth obey my command.
Got it. Okay. Got pretty good drop so far. Pretty proud. Oh no, the Fluffy. Oh, your game crashed. Oh. That's what they meant by Pokeball. Okay. I let him know that your game crashed. I'll give you a sec. I was very confused, like a Pokeball. I was like, what are they referring to? What is one piece of media, whether it's game, show, or movie or whatever, that is hard for you guys to get someone else to watch or play? What's a hard sell? Something that you love, but that's a hard sell. Someone said, I feel like I'm aiming for crystal weapons more than the mount. RNG's is not gonna give us any more crystals. They said, yeah, same. Ready. Back to the land of the living. Or the connected, I guess. drop a whistle. Come on. We're all gonna get it. 6 more tries and everyone's gonna get it.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate? By crystal light. Where near or far. Crystals of light, to me.
Not even a mechanic. I literally just died by going off. Okay. That's fair.
The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow of hope's demise. Follow your light.
There we go. That was awesome.
Or fly, my children, and never... Then you are resolved. But this test is far from over. The light does obey my command.
I am rolling terribly today. Oh my goodness. I've gotten 2s. I've gotten 2s. I haven't gotten anything above like a 55. I think my best roll is the very first one.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate? By crystal light. Where near or far. Crystals of light, to me. The song of creation's end. Feel it.
That was better.
The sorrow and hopes follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back. Then you are resolved. But This test is far from over. The light doth obey my command.
Oh my god. They're poor crystals. They just want the crystals.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate? By crystal light. We're near or far.
Said, have you better luck than me? I think it's my birthday month. Maybe great.
Crystals of light. To me. The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow and hope follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back. Then you are resolved. But this test is far from over.
What's everybody's favorite?
The light doth obey my command.
Hades Extreme better than regular Hades. 9! Better than a 1. Did you get a 1?
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate?
I think the roll. I don't think I've ever rolled a 1, but I've rolled a lot of things.
The song of creation's end. Feel. Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back.
Probably because we have more people, but I
Then
feel
you
like
are resolved.
having a little wait your time on then
But this test is far from over. The light doth obey my command.
we're on I don't think I've won a single thing so far.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate? By crystal light. Where near or far. Crystals of light, to me. The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow and hope follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back.
I'm in the
Then you are resolved. But this test is far from over. The light doth obey my command.
What is with this? I'm rolling so low.
the strength of will to alter man's fate? By crystal's light. Where near or far. Crystals of light, to me. Here. The song of creation's end. Feel. Follow your light.
Nice, that was good.
Or fly, my children, and never look back.
This is the time I get my mouth. And I roll higher than a 55.
Then you are resolved.
For one.
But this test is far from over. The light doth obey my command.
Down. Yeah. $11! Not a weapon cost. I guess. Oh, did I get it? Oh. Woo, I did get it. Look at me. I did! I said I was gonna get it and I got it! FC event done. Did you get any good loot? Oh, was that me? Ooh. The maps were sadly trolls tonight. No! Hey, everybody got it? Do you have the Zodiac one, Fluffy? Which ones do you have? You have Endstinger, you have Crystal. You have Zodiac? How's it going? I got Mother Crystal's mount. So it's going good. How about you? Okay, now it's working. I went to change the setting a little bit and then it like completely went off, so I don't know what happened there. Okay. Ready. I am actually at Dawn Trail. I went and I synced to the first etherite there. But you're doing okay, you guess? Aw, is it something you want to talk about or no? If you don't want to, I get it, but... Well, don't do that. Don't mess with the settings, says Nina.
The end has come, and it will be beautiful. marvels of circus were but playthings.
Oh, Chitaru. Yeah. Chitaru herself.
How I've waited for this day.
How do we know which one's which? Ah! Food check. I don't have everything.
The natural order overturned. All in existence, bent to my will.
Tara claims another. Her evil knows no bounds. Exactly. Look at that. She killed some of the Scions. Supposedly she was our friend. And she betrayed us.
Limit of your power. Is this?
Hi, Wei. How are you doing? Awesome. I love it when people Dorito themselves. It's so helpful.
The end has come, and it will be beautiful.
Someone's trying to get your cat some dump speed. Awesome. Are you close?
Malice, become flesh.
Literally
Will you live to see the end?
Okay, kinda. I like need 100. Also, the game says too much with
The
your
marvels
Okay.
of playthings.
Is that better? I accidentally messed with my mic settings earlier, and I messed everything up. Yep, okay, perfect. Yay. Thank you for letting me know, because I don't want to have it way too loud.
How I've waited for this day.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that you could Okay.
The end has come, and
Wait,
it will
Dorito
be
leader, where are you?
beautiful.
No, Dorito, don't leave me like this. I need you.
Malice become flesh.
I think it was him. Oh, okay. Woo.
Will you live to see the end? The marbles of circus were but playthings.
Is there something you're specifically trying to farm for right now? Also, have you done the new variant dungeons? I was thinking that maybe tomorrow I'd try out the variant dungeons.
How I've waited for this day.
Woo! I probably do need to unlock doing variant dungeons in general, I'm assuming, because I haven't done any of them yet.
The end has come, and it will be beautiful.
I can unlock the first 3? Okay. What do I need to do to unlock? I thought the newest one, I only need, Endwalker base? What someone told me, but I don't know if it's true. Or if I need to do those ones first. Or the other dungeons. The new ones.
The marvels of circus were but playthings.
Let's go!
How I've waited for this day.
Whistle? Yes. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 43. Not great. I'll pass first. I did not get it. Got it. Okay. Ooh. They said they never roll. Okay. I have been rolling terribly all night, and I think I got my whistle on like a 50 something, which I'm really surprised for my Heidelin one.
The end has come, and it will be beautiful.
So far here, like Dawn Trail, I'm very suspicious of what's going on story-wise. Obviously, don't tell me any spoilers, right? But I don't think everything is as it seems. I don't think it's this peaceful utopia. So far, it's interesting. I mean, we don't have much of a tie and connection to it, like, you know, or to the characters like we did in other expansions. So there's a little less of that personal investment in there. But so far it's good. I'm not very far. I'm literally at the first city, and like I got the tour and the propaganda going on. But right now my theory is that the Dawn Servant is adopting kids of different races and tribes, so other tribes are more compliant with what he's doing, in hopes that they get to be power. I'm wondering if the evil child is not maybe as evil as you think he is. Maybe he's like aware of what's going on. Oh no, Fluffy fell off! But I think it's super suspicious about the giant so far. But so far it's fine. I mean, I can't really say one way or another. It's not as gripping right away like Shadowbringers was. I'm trying to remember how Endwalker started because it is kind of hard because they kind of blend in each other, the post.
The end has come, and it will be beautiful.
But I know you didn't particularly like Dawn Trail. We're disappointed in it. I know a lot of people feel that way about it. But the music's cool so far.
Malice, become flesh! Will you live to see the end?
Shadowbringers was ended ever since you hear the voice pour stone blood. Yeah! I think they did a really good job at really pulling you in quickly, and you get there and everything is just so different. Like all your friends are like going comatose, and you know, it's overall just not a good, you know, very interesting, kind of panic inducing, and like you don't know what's going on, and then you end up in a different world, and it's visually different too. That was really good at the intro. I think Heavensward was interesting, because you were, you know, you were literally
I've waited for this day.
like you didn't have anywhere else to go, and everything with the dragon, you know, like right away was cool. I didn't feel as strongly about Stormblood in the beginning either. So, I don't know, we'll see. A world destroyed by light, and before that light was your ally, now it's your enemy. I know, it was really compelling. Travis says, what is Echo buying that TMNT box? I don't know, it's so expensive. I don't have money. I'm about to go panhandle. Raise some money to buy that set. But yeah, Unforgiven, the world is destroyed by light when it used to be your ally. And like, you know, I really like the theme that like, kind of everything in balance is what you need, because too much of anything is a bad thing. You know, so like too much of the light, like, killed this world, or was killing this world. And I really like that. And like, you know, the whole time you're being called the Warrior of Light, and now like, you're the Warrior of Darkness, which was fine, and a cool title and everything, but like, it really was something that was a really cool concept. Zero's world was the opposite. I know, I thought that was really cool. I liked how, when she spoke to the Raktika, people.
How I've waited for this day.
How, she was kind of nervous talking to them. And she's like, oh, you guys worship darkness, but like darkness destroyed my world. And he's like, no, I understand too much of anything is bad, and like, just because we worship darkness doesn't mean that we're gonna, you know, not let you use the light. Just get that same boy who bought you the Switch 2 in Pocopia. Get back together with him after he begs you to take him back for the 5th time, then have him buy you all the magic cards. Break up with him again, saying you need space to play your new action with your new boyfriend who you're replacing with him. What did you name this imaginary boyfriend again? Was it Johnny or Jonathan, or what did you name? What did you name this imaginary guy who buys me the Switch 2 and Pocopia? I need to know his name. Give me his phone number. Johnny.
The end has come, and it will be beautiful.
So first, I need Johnny's contact info.
Malice, become flesh. Will you live to see the end?
Johnny Magic. Ironically, there is a person nicknamed Johnny Magic who plays Magic. See, the thing is, I like stuff because, ooh, shiny cardboard. I don't know how to play the card game itself, but shiny cardboard is nice and pretty, and I'm obviously like part pro or something. Who plays Magic? I'm assuming that most people who collect it. I've played it before. Like, I've played it once or twice. I just haven't played it a lot. But if you put your shiny cardboard in sleeves, they become more shiny. They do, and there are those holographic sleeves too. Still didn't get anything. I mean, to be fair, I didn't roll for those other ones.
The end has come, and it will be beautiful. Malice, become flesh! Will you live to see the end?
Traveler says, honestly, the playing is the best part if you someone know what you're doing and aren't playing against someone taking advantage of the fact that you know nothing. Okay. I played a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day, and I had a lot of fun doing that. So it is something that I'd be open to learning how to play.
How I've waited for this day!
I know Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon have sites where people can like make decks and like learn how to play the game. Is there one for Magic? I would imagine there probably is, right? Because it's so popular. Magic has the same thing. Okay, cool. That is something that, like, when I have time, it'd be fun to learn. Fluffy, that guy just ran you over. That cart. Run, Fluffy. Okay. You can download MTG Arena, which is a good getting sample cards and getting to know the basics, but your starter deck probably won't be very competitive. Yeah, well, I wouldn't need it. You know, I don't know enough, so I would need to just kind of learn the basics. But thank you. Yeah, no, I do think it'd be really fun to learn how to play.
Malice, become flesh! Will you live to see the end?
From literally clicking the absolutely wrong button.
The marvels of silence were but playthings.
Oh. Okay, why does it say there's an error occurred? No space left on my device, but I'm not recording this.
How I've waited for this day.
Ah! I wasn't paying attention. I'm downloading the naughty in the background. That's why. How did you know? I just need more space on it, or I have to get rid of... Oh, one or more of your client settings include the hotbar I failed to save. Okay, so something's going on where it's downloading something, because you do it too. And then it ends up affecting my hotbars. It did this last time too, and it messed up all my settings.
The end has come.
I realistically just need to get rid of games and stuff on my computer, and then eventually expand my PC to be able to have more storage.
Malice become flesh.
And then Unforgiven. Oh, I played a really interesting game a few days ago. Detroit Become Human. Have you heard of it? I have heard of it, but I haven't played it. Did you like it? I don't know much about it. Will you give me a little snippet?
The marvels of circus were but playthings.
Like you're controlling a movie. Is it a little bit like oh, what's it called?
I've waited for this day.
Until Dawn, and then something Rain. What was that one called? Where he like loses his child. Damn. Heavy Rain. Yeah. Heavy Rain, and then Until Dawn does that, right? Also.
The end has come, and it will be beautiful.
We can unlock the very dungeon after this. Yeah. Let's see if a couple of them want to continue and do a party finder while we go unlock it. If they don't, then we'll just do the variant dungeons. But if they want to do it a couple more times, I don't mind putting up a party finder again and getting another 2 people. Unless more drop after that, you know.
The marvels of circus were but playthings. For this day.
Forgiveness says, I had the most bugged playthrough. All my characters got killed. And the Got killed and the last guy to live was replaced by a new model and sent to scrap. Oh no! Okay. Oh. Okay, so it's just me and Fluffy. Okay. Where do I go to unlock those variant dungeons? I got a mount, which is good. Okay. I'll forgive it. I'm still laughing about the last guy to live was then sent to scrap. Okay. Let me pull up a thing to see if I can find... Oh! Thank you so much, Fallen Fantasia. Thank you for following! Okay, let's see. Variant dungeon, Final Fantasy. Unlock. Oh! Fluffy says it's right here. Where'd you go? Keep saying this. The client settings have failed to save, and I think it's because of whatever's taking up space on my PC. Where are you? Oh, over there. I see you. Oh, I control the androids. Okay. This is red. Settle as a hand or land. That. In that game. Yes, no, I caught it. Let's see. Or land. Okay. That, but I don't know if that would be it. Okay. Salutations, good madam. I'm called Naming Way, and for you, I suppose we shall see. For the moment, I am in need of directions. I've heard tell of other loppers roaming the city, long-eared and charmingly fuzzy like myself. Might you have seen any? You bet I have. You have? Where precisely did you see him? And doing what? Pudding Way's here, right? Oh, that's getting the firm a new crafting area. Okay. I see people treads to the moon. Why didn't I hear about this sooner if what you say is true? At long last, I could turn to my beloved home and Mare Lamentorium. Oh, happy days. Aw, I was stranded out here. How sad. You would not believe what I've endured on this star. It's been one ordeal after another. You're telling me. Literally world-ending stuff. I first set out to study Aetheris over 100 years ago. Mine was a solitary mission, yet one of tremendous importance. I had vowed to see it through. Alas, my survey pod suffered a bit of a rocky landing, smashed to smithereens, and thus I was stranded on the star with no method of contacting my compatriots. But did I despair? No, I did my duty. I scoured every ilm of this world on my lonesome, trusting that someday, somehow, I would make it home. Aww. Fluffy says, my bad, it's right next to right next to us. Okay. It was not until recently, however, the rumor of moonfolk descending upon the Bastion of Scholars reached my ears. I immediately stowed away on the vessel bound for Old Charlian to investigate their veracity, and here we are. For so long, I've yearned to return home to Bestway Burrows and reunite with my comrades. Will you please tell me how to reach Mare Lamentorium? Tower of Babel, you say? I myself visited Garlemald a few decades ago. I dare say I have no trouble finding that way again. However, after 100 years away, I'm not sure what manner of welcome awaits me. Given your familiarity with my kin, perhaps you could serve as a moral support. This bunny's so cute, I would 1000% morally support them. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm fortunate to have crossed paths with someone so kind. Then, without further ado, I shall meet you in Mare Lamentorium. Quest accepted. Okay. Let me switch over. That is still red. What do I need? Two. Charlie and I are in need of help. Disciple of the hand. Level. I need to switch back. To unlock Baron Criterion Dungeon, the Merchant's Tale of MSQ. I do not have anything near high enough. Oh, Disciple of War or Magic. Okay, no, I do have that. Unlock Fairy Dungeon. Oh, Osmond, wrong person. Right here. You know, where everybody else is gathered up because everybody else is trying to do the same thing, and I'm over here. I played that on a friend's PS5. I'm gonna buy it when it's on sale. It was on sale for super cheap not too long ago, so I guess I missed that. Oh, that sucks. I know. I played a couple games where like I really liked them, and I didn't buy it when it was on sale. Or like when it was a bundle, and I regretted it afterwards. I was like, ah, damn. Okay. How can I help you? You are Rixie Jin. Aha, I thought I recognized that heroic name. How wonderful to meet you. My name is Osmond. I'm a gleaner, as you may have surmised, mostly specializing in the collection of rare and curious books. And it would seem that fate has brought us together. Merchant's Tale, Baron Criterion, his Dawn Trail, sadly. Is Dawn Trail? It's not in, Endwalker? Because, like, it's only post-base Endwalker, isn't it? My work has given me an appetite for well-crafted... Oh, I guess because it's 90 plus, that would be Dawn Trail. You see, my work is giving me an appetite for well-crafted stories, you see, but I've recently struggled to find any truly engaging material. Let's see. 1 second. I'm adjusting this a little bit. Okay. So I thought to myself, why waste all this time bemoaning the lack of quality literature when you could be writing the exact kind of tales you enjoy? Which is why I'm so excited to be speaking to the... give me 1 second, my puppy wants to go out again. Merchant Sale is 100 level, which is post on trail, but it takes place so you can unlock the first 3. Oh, okay. Cool. Which is why I'm so excited to be speaking with the vaunted champion. Rixie, if I could convince you to share some of the minutiae of your adventures, it would lend my fiction an undeniable authenticity. Am I getting paid for it? Because I feel like... Oh, let me just say. Let me tell you about the time I was first starting out. Here's the story of the Dragonsong War you may not have heard. Well, when I stood in the resistance fighters of Alamigo and later Doma, there's a lot to consider when you visit another world or a world of the past. I like that one. But am I being fairly compensated for my stories? If this guy ends up selling a best-selling, novel because of my stories, I should get part of a cut and some of the royalties for it, I think. That's a complete waste of... Osmond, are you actually chatting? Scholar above, it's a miracle, and here I thought you capable of little more than grunts in size. Ugh. May I introduce a Shallow Moor, my colleague and eternal tormentor. Oh, come now. It's just a bit of playful banter. Tressa and I could use some good humor after failing to track down our quarry. I'll be damned. Rixie, this is an honor, an incredible stroke of luck. You're the very person we've been searching for. Yes, if you do all 12 paths, you get a mount. / what is the butterfly you saw me? Oh! Cool. If you're willing to indulge me for a moment, I can explain the situation at hand. As you know, Charlene was charged in antiquity with fulfilling a sacred duty, a duty which kept the gleaners buzzing to and fro like angry hornets. We could complete one grueling list of procurements only to be handed yet another, then another. The work was all we knew. But now those days are behind us. The tasks have slowed to a trickle, and we find ourselves, well, strangely idle. And thus, Guildship, in its wisdom, has forged a partnership with the Adventurers Guild. Now we have a system in place where odd jobs from other countries can be funneled here to Charlian. The tasks they pass on to us, for the most part, are not your average gleaner can handle. There is one client, however, who has asked for you specifically, and as the Adventurers Guild has no official presence in our city, we ask for the odd job of facilitating that request. Think of us as a substitute Charlene branch, if you will. In any case, I'll be here on the counter, ready to provide you with the details. It doesn't appear to be an urgent matter, so feel free to engage the request whenever your schedule allows. Oh, and be sure to browse Tristan's wares. He has a special selection available to anyone who takes part in our odd job experience. Rixie, I didn't quite get the chance before Shalamore commandeered the conversation, but I wanted to thank you for indulging me with your stories. So do you think we could talk sometime? I'd love to hear how this odd job of yours turns out. I want it in writing that I'm getting compensated. Okay, so then you said do that one, and then accept a quest, a spellbinding road, and I guess that's from Shalamore. Has an odd job for an enterprising adventurer. Why, if it isn't Rixie, come and seek oh my god, come seeking work to help your busy hands. Well, you're in luck. For a client of ours specifically requested you for a little odd job. Mikote Lass, who seems to know you, in fact. Ishtola? You're dying to know who is it. Her name is Nakwa, a gleaner. Does the name ring a bell? Not at all. Who? I know her? Who's she? Do I know her? She eating a rock? That's Quad. Now's not the time to indulge your adventurer's palate. The woman you requested is here. The rest I won't say. Where's the fun in that? My apologies. I happened upon a new ingredient for sale and simply had to test its flavor. It's a rock! She is cute though. The one and only Rixie, I take it. 'Tis a pleasure to finally meet you, so I don't know her. Thank you for keeping watch over my older sister, Ishtola! Or I guess Shtola. She can be quite a handful. Okay. When I had cause to seek out a skilled adventurer, I knew it had to be you. If my family can entrust you with matters of earth-shaking import, then who better seek out for a little odd job? If you have no objections, I would start right away. Now, will you journey onto the pages of ancient folklore with me? Mom, can I keep her, please? Yes, we should keep her. She's very cute. We should 1000% keep her. I suppose it's an odd request to give without an explanation, isn't it? Allow me to elucidate. You see, I'm a gleaner who specializes in recovering all manners of documents and manuscripts, but until recently, I studied under my father and mentor, Yuhornur. I am not saying those names correctly, but I am trying. Fortunately, he succumbed to disease while on a mission in a distant land. 'Twas a terrible loss for us all. Aw. Another sister of Ishtola? Because the summoner trainer is her sister too. Is it really? How many sisters does she have? Is it like... just whenever they want to connect it, they're just like, oh, this is one of Ishtola's sisters? Ah, forgive me. It was not my intent to sour the mood. In Gridania. Okay, because I haven't done Summoner yet. I was with him when he passed, so for a blessing I was able to say my farewells. Yet, being suddenly left alone in an unfamiliar land was difficult to say the least. Luckily, my sisters are there to support me through the hardest times. Was she? I mean, Ishtola's been, like, busy. Maybe the other sisters. It was my father in his way, and he left me a keepsake which happens to be at the heart of my request. A beautiful illuminated manuscript that bears a treacherous enchantment. It can draw the reader's very mind into the pages. Needless to say, it's a rare tome. The rare tome is notorious among collectors of unique and dangerous documents. Okay. It's like, isn't there a book series where like, you go into the books? Well, it may seem like a strange gift. I know my father gave it to me for a reason. Although it may be a risky endeavor, I must read every page to find out why. Now, I hope you understand the reason I requested your company. Might you keep me safe while I explore the world of fiction? Always want to be part of the storybook, and I wouldn't refuse Ishtola's sister. Both. Holy moly, what? I knew I wouldn't turn you down. I knew you wouldn't turn down adventure, especially to a land few have laid eyes upon. As you might imagine, such a book must be kept away from prying eyes, so I've left it in safekeeping with the Gleaning's lodger. Ishtola has 11 sisters? Wow. How many of them do we know? Is it like 11 and some of them we don't know of yet? So any Mikote could be her sister? So I've left the in lodging a journey said. I shall wait for you there when you're ready. What an odd request, eh? But I'm sure you received odder. Go on now, and best of luck. this keeps popping up. I'm not sure why. I think it has something to do with my computer being full. Okay. Where am I going? No, only the daughters that have rule on their name. Okay. That last name is always the father's name. Okay. Thank you for coming, Rixie. This is Freem, and she manages our lodgings here. I trust her with my life. And we know about the other two sisters. We know about other two sisters that we know of. Okay, so they have like room to be able to like show whatever, make whoever a sister if they want in the future. Okay, cool. I was skeptical when Nazca was set on recruiting the realm's foremost hero, but here you are. I reckon no one else could keep up with her boundless curiosity. It's gotten her into trouble more than once, but it's also made her into a talented gleaner in her own right. So you see, where most would hesitate to eat something upon first sight, Nazca would gladly gulp, slurp, or chomp it down, all in the name of knowledge, or so she claims. No, don't just eat whatever. Wait, I read it. It's not Dawn Trail content. One from a crossover in Final Fantasy XV, and another that appeared in a Cosmic Exploration. I played. Did I say 14? I played 15. I think it's the one of the 15. Is just the Y tribe and is not her sister. Oh, okay, cool. So I was gonna say I played 15, but I didn't know Ishtola at the time, so I wouldn't know if I'd be able to pick her out. And also, I played it when it first came out, so I don't know if I'd even remember her. You see, we're most. Oh, I already read that. She's a glutton. How cute. Yes, I'm very thorough. But enough about me. Surely you're curious about the book. It's titled The Merchant's Tale, and it's a well-known fable passed down in Corvos, located in the southern of Islebard. The protagonist is a shrewd young merchant, and the story describes his journey to find a perfect gift to win the heart of his young maiden. However, over generations, countless versions of the tale have been passed down and retold. I can't say for certain how this particular manuscript ends. Give me 1 second. I think my dog wants to get back in. She locked herself out. She just wants to go in and out, and then I have like a little shoe propping open the door, like a slipper, so she can go in and out. But then she'll like knock it out of the way, and then she's like trapped. Yep, she's also like Shola's sister. Okay, let me see what she looks like. I do not remember her. I have zero memory of this girl. We have no choice but to read the entire things ourselves, a feat made quite daunting by the enchantment imbued within its pages. Oh, you want popcorn? Come say hi. Oh! Get your paw out of my shirt, or I'm gonna tug it down. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Yeah, you're a good girl. Don't choke on popcorn. Okay, goodbye. That's all she wants me for, is treats. That's all she wants. I can't help but be reminded of my father's words before he... No, you don't get more popcorn. Before he passed away and gave me the book instead. After reading the final passage, you will come to an understanding, and you shall see what is needed most to travel the path before you. This is a trial of sorts, and I'm certain a test from mentor to pupil, from father to daughter, and I intend to rise to the occasion. I haven't a clue what will happen when we give ourselves over to the magics dwelling within the book. But with you by my side, I am not afraid. Okay. So, let us begin, and revel in the secrets bound within the covers of the Merchant's Tale. And beat shit up. The only way I know how to do the only way I know how to. No, you do not get more popcorn. This is not for you. You already had dinner. Into the world of Merchant's Tale we go. That's cute. It looks very watercolored. Okay, why does she get a cute outfit and I don't get a cute outfit? That's just unfair. You come again, peddler, but why? I cannot return the affection you bear to me. I pray accept the truth and move on. That's so cute. I need it. And you are? Joy is not meant for one such as me. My fate is to remain here alone with only my sorrow for company. Can they only say lines? The book? It seems she's following a script. Has she read the book, like normally? Or is she going in blind, not knowing anything? I see, we become characters in narrative, and perhaps by acting as the characters should, we can advance the plot forward. Bits and pieces are coming to me. I must be the protagonist, the shrewd young merchant. Next in the scene is where I propose to the enchanting maiden who's captured my heart. I say. She really should have reread this before she jumped into it. Like, don't you think? Like, if you're literally gonna live in this book or like be in it, like you should know it front to back, in my opinion. Pray perish desolate thoughts, my dear beloved. You deserve the utmost happiness, and I shall give it to you. If you would prove your words and adore to me, and adore true, then bring me an object of worth immeasurable. An object of value so great that it may fill the void within my heart. Do that, and I can rest assured that your intentions are pure. If you wish it, then it shall be done. Even if I must scour the ends of the heaven and earth, I swear I shall return with what you desire. Then I shall pray for your safe return. And thus the tale moved forward. Apparently now, the merchant together with his skilled and trusted bodyguard set forth in search of a priceless treasure. Bodyguard sounds like a job for me. I'm honored to have you by my side. Who better to entrust my safety than the very hero who saved our star? Huh. An object worth immeasurable. What sort of treasure could that be? Whatever it is, the key to unlocking the story's conclusion. It seems that at this point in the narrative, the merchant is in the dark about it, so we have no choice but to read further. Seeing the answer would logically be within the tale of itself. Perhaps there's a clue in this very room. Why don't we give it a closer look first? The room isn't very large, all things considered. Does anything catch your eye? I mean, her. You got to go. Okay. Thank you. I don't think I'm going to do the dungeon tonight anyway. I think I'm probably going to do it tomorrow. So thank you so much for joining me. I had fun. A tale in itself. The story she says she has no family and drifted into the city several years ago. While many suitors have been entranced by her beauty and grace, she has turned down every one. None know where she came from or why she lives alone, and when asked about herself, she offers a sad smile in return. This mystery seems only to deepen her allure. It's made from traditional porcelain found in Kovos, marked by its vivid blue coloring. The material is still popular in the region. According to the book I read some time ago, Korvasi tea is brewed strong and served with heaps of sugar. Polite custom is to offer tea to guests and enjoy a leisurely chat over a cup. Such face-to-face interactions are cherished as part of daily life in Korvos. Magical sigil. Though the maiden appears to be unaware of its presence, there is some sort of manner of sigil carved in the wall here. The same design adorns the book cover, in fact, and you can sense energy flowing outwards from it. Likely, it will bring us back to the real world. Carpet. In a room with so much blue and white, the carpet stands out, doesn't it? The pattern seems to be of a sea maid. Upon closer look, it appears to be more worn than the other furniture. I suspect it has been a well-loved centerpiece over the years. Are you ready to go? Of course, if there's anything else you would like to look at, simply say the word. Sorry. Well said. What twists and turns await us, I wonder. I cannot wait to find out. Although we set foot in a work of fiction, it appears to be set in a time where Kovos before Garlean rule. Sites lost to history might await us. And perhaps deadly beasts too. But with you here, I needn't fear fang nor claw. Let us be off. It appears that we can leave the door over there. Leave through the door over there. Okay. Merchant Tale now accessible. Okay, so variant dungeons are a unique type with branching paths. By exploring these choices alongside a quest character, you'll gradually reveal new elements of an overarching story. Unlocking certain branches may require some detective work. Whenever you complete a new path, a new story will be added to your journal associated with the dungeon. So keep at it until you discover all the forks in the road. The difficulty of a variant dungeon is automatically adjusted to provide a challenge for parties between 1 and 4 players. You can group up with friends and make use of party matching options, or also solo player skills to the test. Victory will require effort and attention, but it is entirely possible to complete these dungeons alone. To allow for a greater freedom in role choices, variant dungeons grant players use of variant actions. These actions mimic existing abilities such as Cure or Rampart, alleviating need of dedicated tanks, DPS, or healers. Each player has 2 available during the dungeon, and they can be changed at any time. Okay. I understand. Standalone windows serve as all variant dungeon needs, whether you wish to read the story, continue using variant. Okay. Very cool. Okay. I do think I'm probably going to call it here because it is late and I have work in the morning still. I will be on tomorrow and most likely Wednesday as well. But tomorrow I'm probably going to do the variant dungeon and maybe some mount farming. So if anybody wants to join me for that, that would be fun. Okay. I think that's going to be it for me tonight. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for all your help. Good night.